doing out there in Instagram land? Brendan Elb, Shelby D, and a whole slew of other people. Welcome, welcome, welcome to Instagram's most popular game show. We like to call it 5 Questions. Yay! I'm your host, Game Show Craig Reid in real life. Thanks again for coming into the room, ladies and gentlemen, and taking two and trying this game out with me once again. So we got our 10-second lag, which is decent. You know what else is decent? How to play the game. And you know what else is decenter? The wheel. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, this is our fabulous points wheel. It is in various colors of Technicolor, from our red 3, our goldenrod 5, and of course the big, the black, and the 7. And any player that does get to 7 points during tonight's game of the 5 questions will win tonight's prize, which of course is a shout out on the Game Show Craig Instagram channel. Alrighty folks, you heard the music, it's changed, spinner finger is about warm, so let's get tonight's game of 5 questions started in earnest with question number 1 in the game of 5 questions. Alright, let's spin the wheel. Round and round the wheel goes. Where it stops, hopefully somewhere good. By the 7, looks like it'll get back to 7 again, or no, it won't. Okay, question number 1 will be worth 2 points, ladies and gentlemen. Question number 1 will be worth 2. The rest of the rules. No, I'm not going to ask the first question. Killing it, Kimmy.
That's me.
She'll ask the first question. As soon as you think you know what the correct answer is, I want you to type it in on your typing devices. The first correct answer that she sees with her 2 eyes will earn the points. As always, spelling doesn't count, be close. However, if spell check changes your answer to something completely different, then that's on you. Got it? Good. Killing it, Kimmy, are you ready?
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to hand you the phone.
Uh-oh. Hey!
It's all on you.
Okay,
Take it away.
Hand me the phone or shove it in my face. Either one works. All right, here we go. Question number 1. Ahem. Originally titled A Time for Tony, Merv Griffin reworked the lullaby to become the theme song for my favorite game show, Jeopardy! What is the current iteration of the tune called? Oh. Originally titled A Time for Tony, Merv Griffin reworked the lullaby to become the theme song for my favorite game show. What is the current iteration of the title called? Oh, yes, Minnie's Bar BK. That's right. It is called Think. That's right. It is called Think. The da-da-da. Hey, Craig. Craig is using my phone to respond. But Minnie's Bar BK, you got the question correct. Oh shit, that went into the fire. You got the question correct. That's right, it is called Think. It was originally a tune that Merv Griffin wrote for his son as a lullaby, and then he reworked it to become the Jeopardy thing that we all know and love. So every time you're thinking of something, that tune you hear is in fact called Think. Minnie's Bar BK, you have 2 points. Moving on.
Hooray! Way to go, Minnie's Bar BK, jazz fingers to you. Now, we would play that song, but I believe every time that song plays, we have to give Merv Griffin some money. So, and I'm not made of that kind of money, so we're not going to play that, ladies and gentlemen. Way to go, Minnie's Bar BK, 2 points on the board. Lots more points left on the wheel. Question number 2 goes like this. Round and round the wheel goes. Where it stops, hopefully somewhere good. By the 7, looks like it's going to get back there again, but not enough mustard, unfortunately. But hey, 4's good. Question number 2 is worth 4 points, ladies and gentlemen. Question number 2 worth 4. Here's what that means. Minnie's Bar BK, you can go to 6. Everybody else, you're trying to get on the scoreboard. Question number 2 is worth 4 points, ladies and gentlemen. Hands on your typing devices, and here comes the clue. Ahem. If you're lost in the wilderness, remember the many teachings of what survivalist and television presenter? host of the popular series Man vs. Wild. Think about that one, ladies and gentlemen. Read off the question one more time. Bo is not right. If you're lost in the wilderness, remember the many teachings of what survivalist and television presenter Grylls. That's right, Bear Grylls is his name. Bo, I believe, is his long lost brother. So we couldn't take that, ladies and gentlemen. But yes, Bear Grylls, correct answer there. Spelled incorrectly, but we're going to give it to you. Julio, 0. A big 4 points for getting that question correct.
Is it Bear Grylls?
It is Bear.
Or Beer Grylls?
Are you making fun of my speech impediments?
I am making fun of your accent.
Bear
Not your
Grylls.
speech impediment. That makes me sound like a mean person.
Bear Grylls, correct answer there. A big 4 points for Julio, 0. And of course, I'll be drinking some beer a little bit later on tonight. Let's keep going. Question number 3 in the game of 5 questions. Yay. Let's spin that wheel again. Round and round it goes. Everybody wants the 7. I want the 7 too. There goes the 7. But it looks like we're going to land on 4. Okay. Question number 3 is worth 4 points, ladies and gentlemen. Question number 3 is worth 4. Here's what that means. Minis bar BK, you can get to 6. Julio, 0. You could win because you'll break 7. Everybody else, you're trying to get on the scoreboard. Question number 3 is worth 4 points, ladies and gentlemen. Hands on your typing devices, and here comes the clue. Ahem. The American black bear is the state mammal for Alabama. What other mammal, currently listed as threatened due to collisions by human-powered watercrafts, is the state aquatic mammal for Alabama? Think about that one, ladies and gentlemen. Maine ain't right. Possum, no. Read it off again. What other mammal, currently listed as threatened due to collisions by human-powered watercrafts, is the aquatic mammal for Alabama? Wolverine, no. Manatee, that's the correct answer. The manatee. That is the correct answer there, specifically the West Indian manatee. But manatee good enough for the points for Julia Heiglin for getting that question correct. And of course, the jazz and the fingers. The West Indian manatee, state aquatic mammal for Alabama. Are turtles mammals? I believe they're reptiles, but they are not the correct answers to this question. So way to go, Julia Heiglin. 4 points for getting that question correct. And of course, the jazz and the fingers. Let's keep going. Will we claim a winner? We all know who it won't be tonight. It's Killing It Kimmy. She asked the question. Question number 4 goes like this. People came to play a game and have a great time, and we are having a great time on this Friday evening. Let's spin the wheel one more time. Round and round the wheel goes. Where it stops, hopefully somewhere good. By the 7. Could it be 5? It looks like 5. It's gonna be 5. Question number 4 is worth 5 points, ladies and gentlemen. Question number 4 will be worth 5. Here's what that means. I believe Minis Bar BK, you could win with the correct answer because you'll get to 7. Julia Heiglin, you could also win because you'll get to 8. Julio, 0, you can also win because you will also get to 8. Everybody else, you're trying to get on the scoreboard. Question number 4 is going to be worth 5 points, ladies and gentlemen. Hands on your typing devices, and here comes the clue. Ahem. Horny Manatee was a recurring bit on which person's late night talk show, who lost the intellectual rights to the character when he walked away from NBC. Think about that one, ladies and gentlemen. Read it off once again. Colbert, no, that's wrong. Horny Manatee was a recurring bit on which person's late night talk show who lost the intellectual rights to the character when he walked away from NBC. Conan O'Brien, that's the correct answer there. Yes, Conan. Good enough for the points. Minnie's Bar BK, you got that one correct. And honestly, I'm just thinking about Letterman doing the Horny Manatee bit, which would have been quite hilarious. But I think he was too busy doing the top 10 lists at the time. So way to go, Minnie's Bar BK. A big 5 points for you for getting that question correct. And as always, the Jazz. And wait a minute. You win on the game of 5 questions. Way to go. Because 5 plus 2, that makes 7. And I don't have 7 fingers on this one hand. So way to go, Minnie's Bar BK. You win the game because you got to 7. But hold your horses. That was only question 4. We have one more to go. We could claim another winner. Will it happen? We need to spin something big. Let's do it with question number 5. Tick, 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 tock, tick. Let's see what happens. It's going around the circle, not the... Oh, no. Keep going, keep going. Oh, my goodness. So close again. But question number 5 will be worth 2 points, ladies and gentlemen. Question number 5 will be worth 2. Here's what that means. Julio, 0, you can get to 6. Julia Heiglin, you can also get to 6. Oh, man. But hey, we gotta ask the question. It is, after all, 5 questions. Here we go. Question number 5 is worth 2 points. Hands on your typing devices. And here comes the clue. Ahem. For a brief period in the 1990s, Conan O'Brien wrote episodes of The Simpsons. According to some of the show's creators, O'Brien polished a script for an unproduced Simpsons episode that would have featured the vocal talents of which Minneapolis sound musical artist?
Ooh, I know that one too.
Think about that one, ladies and gentlemen. Read it off one more time. Conan O'Brien polished a script for an unproduced Simpsons episode that would have featured the vocal talents of which Minneapolis sound musical artist? Prince. Yes, that's the correct answer. Prince. 2 points for Shelby D for getting that question correct. Now, the way the story goes, the writers for The Simpsons came up with one script. Prince's people got another script, which was not the script that the writers came up with. The writers didn't want to do that script. Prince didn't want to do the writer's script. It got shelved. And unfortunately, we lost Prince not too long ago, so I don't think that episode's going to happen in properness. Unfortunately. So way to go, Shelby D, for getting that question correct. A big 2 points for you. And that does it for tonight's game of the 5 questions. Did you all have a great time tonight? I know I did. And Killing Kimmy, props to you for giving me those interesting faces whenever I ramble on about interesting facts about these interesting questions. Also, Minnie's Bar BK, you won the game. So, jazz fingers to you. Of course, send a recent selfie of yourself to Game Show Craig to, what was that? Yeah, so recent selfie of yourself to Game Show Craig so I can get your picture up on the Game Show Craig Instagram channel to say that, hey, you won the game. And I think you said this was your 6th win, so that means you get to ask a question on a future episode of the 5 questions. Actually, you haven't asked your question yet, so 2. That's right, you get to ask 2 questions. Way to go. Thanks again for watching the game, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks again for having a great time on this Friday evening. And until the next edition of 5 Questions, which is on Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern, my name's Craig Reid. There's my Venmo and Cash App information. And all my social media stuff. You can find me there. Game Show Craig is the username. Thanks again for watching and playing the game, ladies and gentlemen. And until Monday night at 8, have yourselves a good night, everybody. Bye for now.